So with the UK and many other countries under lockdown, the virus is spreading to countries like India, Bangladesh and Myanmar, who just don't have even a tenth of the resources to avert major casualties. So how is the world of aviation ever going to go back to the normal state before COVID-19? Well, the answer is, it never will. There will be a new normal, but much is going to change. For one, aircraft tyres are going to be ended, and the slow phase out of older expensive to run models already speeding at an end will happen almost overnight. Airlines will also be quick to rebuild their lifeline routes, those to primary destinations, and they will be desperate to make sure that you know about it. However, less profitable routes will be slow to return. People in general will be cautious about travelling to areas that were hit hard, or still suffering from low infection rates. Now this virus isn't going to go away in 12 weeks, it will be still lurking around within 2 years. Only a vaccination will bring it to an effective end, and that's going to take years to immunize everyone to a level that it stops being a threat. Now airlines are also about to face a potential reckoning for their bad behaviour in the past. Sheltered behind ancient treaties, they're given immunities and rights over ticketing, cancellations, name alterations, and liabilities that no other industry has ever enjoyed. They've also destroyed each of their enemies until they've become a massive airline, crushing smaller competitors. And that will go on, but not as fast as it was. Any bailout for some of the UK airlines and US, for example, is likely to see the government take some sort of shareholdings or controlling bonds. When that happens, then airlines might find that concessions for their bailout are changes to their less than customer friendly policies, and demands for a more open, realistic environment policy. Now in the UK and Europe, many airlines will be told to sort out their legally mandated compensation schemes, and their almost universal unwillingness to pay out or make it difficult to do so. The one thing that airlines are already planning to do is to return to service scenario. Most airlines are still working out how to shut down, but I've already been involved in teleconferencing with a small team at one airline charged with working out how to get up and running again. Now my real enjoyment and what I enjoy the most is planning and system rollout, and this one is a challenge. Locked up as we are, I couldn't turn it down. Now that process is not going to be lightning fast. Airlines like Qantas were taking the opportunity to fully service every aircraft while it's grounded. That may be curtailed by lockdowns on staff at service centres, but it's a way to be ready. And weeks of laid up aircraft means everyone will have to be checked over, ground tested and flight tested before going back into service. Many will be out of position at remote airfields, and pilots will have to be taken there to get them out and fly them back. It's going to take weeks, if not probably months, not days, to get an airline like the size of British Airways back into full service. And there's also the cabin crew problem. Many have been laid off, and knowing how many you need back and how soon you need them will be a day-by-day phasing process that's going to need a lot of planning. And it will be changed daily. Destination airports may not be so quick to reach full operational status again. And speaking of airports, that's another huge factor. They are vast, complex organisms with huge arrays of machinery and technology systems that must be operational and manned before airlines can even start to function again. Air traffic controllers are another key ingredient, and we know that aircraft go nowhere without them, and enough air traffic controllers have to be available to make sure that airports and national airspace are able to manage ground and air safety control. So overall, captains, there is absolutely no doubt that airlines will be back and we can't live without them. But they may find themselves faced with stricter regulations on their environmental responsibilities, their behaviour customers, and maybe a little more humility for some airlines. If you have any opinions or thoughts regarding this matter, then do share them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more aviation videos, and I'll hope to catch you guys in the next one.